Is there anywhere else that looks like it really could use railways, like the actual infrastructure? The ones in Hokkaido will fix the problems there pretty much automatically, like guaranteed. Maybe Shikoku could use like 5 thrown in at the end of the list. Sakhalin, I don't really know. It shows that they could use it. If I'm building more stuff there, then yeah, probably. Get that up to 3. Ryukyu Islands doesn't have a lot. Get that up to 2, sure. The Rebels Doctor. Yeah, the academic pops becoming radical. I'll just take it in Kyushu, that's fine. We're building a lot more government admins. That'll be pretty nice. I'm gonna move up these universities. I want to get those kind of through at this point. We're researching June Ecole, which will allow me to build up my navies more, which I'm not really gonna utilize until we would unlock like submarines, for example. And torpedo boats, military unit. That might be a... I don't know what these are, actually. I legitimately just don't know. I'm not sure how worth it these upgraded military things will be compared to some other things we could get, like central planning, for example. Central planning seems particularly useful. It does, yeah. I think I want to throw central planning on the end of the list at the very least, bare minimum. Human rights is researching itself, so we'd get there pretty quick. And they back down, yielding the war gold to me. Yep, I now have another one! Ha 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 ha. And I'm gonna build rubber in them. Sambas, you're gonna have, at the top of the list, 1, 2, 3. These are just my little rubber slaves, honestly. That's what I'm using them as. I have gold mines. I don't care what else they do. I mean, they can build wood. That's pretty nice. But other than that, I'm importing less coal than ever now that I've built up a bunch. I don't know if that's good or bad. I guess that's good. Still, we're not positive. We're not actually positive. Well, I just won 2 wars without having to go to war. That's nice.
Those forest tiles actually give you extra hardwood output.
Where, in like Brunei?
Yeah, Brunei and Sambas.
I don't think I can set their building priorities, though.
Yeah, but still, if the AI chooses to do it, then you get extra. And they also get extra infrastructure, so that's nice.
I'm only manually building the rubber to enable myself to increase my tool production without actually building more tool locations just yet. I don't know, like, you see this thing to the south of the Philippines that's like attached to it? Austria-Hungary is defending that thing's independence for some reason.
Yeah, I've seen them do that
Overt
a couple
agitation.
I mean, just with this general area of the world, I've seen them do it a couple times.
Samurai like me more? That's nice.
Probably because they got investments rights there, and now they're trying to defend, well, their investments.
Yeah. Spain is surprisingly powerful. Otherwise, I would go for the Philippines, but... Oh, this probably means I should go ahead and make my own power block. Actually, I can't. You cannot make a sovereign empire one unless you are a monarchy. So I'd have to do like military treaty, trade league, or ideological union.
Trade league is so far the best one.
I guess you keep your sovereign empire if you make it beforehand, though? Question mark? Maybe not.
I would assume not, but it is a paradox game.
The people's wealth. Oh god. Government expenses, basically no matter what. That's sad. For 2 years, bank robbery compensation. Well, good thing I have a lot of money. Alright, this is it. This is our statue. And this is our emblem. Confirm the Japanese Trade Initiative. And I think internal trade would be pretty good. I don't know if I have to... yeah, I have to pick one. Because I don't plan to have externally. Will cost 1 mandate. There you go. Form this power block. Relations with everyone else that has a power block goes down. Naturally, I suppose. But I'm going to make my own. And now there's an anti-British association that has been created. My puppets have joined me. That's nice. Vultures upon a carcass. Hurt the petite bourgeoisie, but help the industrialists. Actually, I'm quite happy with that. Because the petite bourgeoisie are still so strong, even with my influence, and the industrialists are so weak compared to what they used to be. And the petite bourgeoisie are the ones that are in the way of universal suffrage to begin with. So yeah, I actually quite like that. There's a guy that gave me investment rights earlier, and he has no military. And no one is protecting him. Therefore, I could probably go for this too. He has more rubber. He's in Africa, though. Oh, Belgium is happy with me here. They would not accept, but it doesn't seem like anybody would help them. I'll give it a shot. Why not? And then we can mobilize the Kyushu army. Looks like our Hokkaido army is set up and good to go now. Yep, and we got paper mills and stuff going. That's pretty nice. I do wonder how well our goods are at this point. What the heck? Only mine? Importing rubber from Prussia? Why from Prussia? Did I pick Prussia? The Javanese market has some. I'll get it from them. It was unprofitable with the others for a moment. It looks better now for some reason. I'm going to cancel the one with Prussia. I don't know what that's about. But the new one should expand to help it. And now, like, the Chinese market? Dude, I'm so confused. Let me cancel this one. Import Javanese market just has the best prices. Okay, cool. Importing tools. I think his Prussia just got out of a war, so all their shit's, like, fucked up now. But tools, do we even need more tools? We don't need more tools, so just cancel that trade route. We don't need that at this point. The mob approaches. Pops Sakhalin become more loyalist or civil war up. I'll roll that die. Sure, why not? Why not? Who can be swayed? Russia and I think the other one was Belgium, yeah. Because they have a protective attitude and that's why they care. Because they're protective in me. Of me? Whatever. At this point, every time there's a revolution, it includes like everything except Sakhalin and the Ryukyu Islands. Which is annoying, but hey, it is what it is. Ryukyu is one of those places that I've kind of ignored in a way. Revolutions are just very dangerous now. I don't know if I can actually build new military stuff while I have a potential revolution. I do know that I am going to want another military eventually. Not this instant, but eventually. It could be helpful. Naval base max level is now higher. Jean-Nicole. Petite bourgeoisie interest group down. Well, they already don't like me. I don't want them to dislike me less. I'll just roll the dice here. Revolution chance went up. I'm not exceptionally concerned. I can just try to roll for this again by that point anyway, and maybe we'd get more luck. Petite bourgeoisie are weaker now, after all. They are weaker. Not a lot weaker, but they are a bit weaker. Although the Intelligista wouldn't be very happy if I don't pass their fucking cultural exclusion, which the petite bourgeoisie also don't like. Hey, they gave up without a fight. Damn, they just keep doing that. Well, I can go find rubber abroad, and right here I can alt-click to move it to the top of my queue and just plop down 9 more rubber. Damn, 9 more rubber. That's pretty nice. Spain set me as a rival. You bitch. I see why. I'm a big threat to you. Fine then, you could be my rival too, fuckface. Human rights! Hey guys, I learned what human rights are!
What's that?
I don't know, these seem kind of stupid though. Why does anybody do these?
I prefer my kids to be in the mine.
Hell yeah, brother!
Someone has to make guns for my military.
Yeah, right? Siam really likes me. I really like Siam too, but more in like it looks good because it has rubber kind of way, not a I want to be your friend way.
Siam hates me, and currently looks like they're getting ready to get butt rushed by the British. Yep.
Yeah. Looks like it. As protectorate. Yeah, good luck fighting the Commonwealth. Most of Indonesia is already kind of owned by others, so getting more rubber is going to be a little rough. A setback? Ooh. I'll take
Seems
a
like
setback,
French
sure.
has like half of it.
French is half of what?
Indonesia.
Yeah, they took a lot from others. There's been a lot of fighting over that kind of stuff. Ooh, boys, they can have rubber in Costa Rica. I think I know where I want to go. El Salvador, Guatemala would join the opposition, but I would very much outpower them. The big threat would be America, who is antagonistic towards me. Why are you antagonistic towards me? Did you set me as a rival when I wasn't looking? You have not. I'm going to try to improve relations with them then. I don't want to be their enemy. That's not like a desire of mine or anything. It's so weird having other countries in my market. They're all very tiny. Their GDPs are quite garbage. But hey, Oh, I have more interests all of a sudden that I'm not using. Why? Oh, because I've kind of stepped into places and now they don't need interests. What a surprise. I don't know. Guess I could do these. I have a lot of potential interests. They could go into a lot of places. I don't want to go into America proper. That much is guaranteed. Probably like more Africa stuff, if anything. Yeah, just like more Africa stuff in general. Just add that stuff onto my potential interests. There's a Philippines and a communist Philippines. Oh, I see. That's funny. Oh, hey, that revolution died down a bit. The support and radicalism are very high, but it's not revolutionary anymore. That's good. That's always nice. Petite bourgeoisie are getting even weaker. I don't really know why, but I hope they get much weaker than this, because then I can actually pass universal suffrage, for example. Chubu needs more infrastructure in like the long run, so does Kanto and Toku. I'm gonna queue up some more ports for these 3 locations, which will then use, of course, coal and steamers. Go find the shipyards for the steamers. See what looks profitable. Kyushu looks pretty profitable. Build a couple there. Build one in Shikoku. Sure, why not? Also probably places where there's not even as much reason to. Like Ryukyu and Sakhalin, just to kind of spread that out over the long run. Long run being 12 years. We have 12 years remaining!
So close.
Portugal belongs to Prussia. I found another place with rubber. One that I don't think anybody really cares about at all. It's in Africa, again. It has, like, no relations with anybody. Let's see if they will join me. Let me mobilize the Kyushu army.
Costa Rica is a really interesting government. It's a council republic, but it's a technocracy.
I'll activate supplies for Hokkaido as well. They're not getting mobilized right now anyway. And I can use this to kind of see in the future of what all this stuff looks like. And it looks like it needs some help, potentially. But again, we have a lot of this stuff kind of already queued up, so I don't really know. Maybe +1 in Kanto, at the very least. My government is illegitimate. Why? Oh, a new party was formed. My government just changed a lot. What the hell? Something happened. Not an election, not yet. This is weird. We'll join the Progressive Party on the next government reform. The Petite Bourgeoisie formed the Progressive Party. What the fuck? Alright, so what if I moved you into government? Or you're suppressed? Dude, that's so weird. Okay. So, Petite Bourgeoisie, unsuppress you, and then move you into the government. What if I just stop suppressing both of them at this point? And then I move you in, and then that would form, like, a new party. Yes. Okay. That got me some radicals and whatnot, but okay. Cool. That's not terrible, I guess. It's weird that the Petite Bourgeoisie joined them. That is actually very strange. I'm not sure why they wanted to join this, but I guess it's good to not suppress them at this point. Where were those taxes that I took off here? Also, dissenters break ranks. Ooh. I have a setback available. We're on voting, so let's minimize the damage and increase the chance of success. Sure, luxury furniture, that's what it was. And fine art. And I still have plus 262. I have room for more investments. I just haven't been pushing any more recently. It's because of how this has been going. Nobody's joined them. They don't seem very confident, of course, that they can win. Naturally, they shouldn't be. We have furniture stuff about to build. That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of potential stuff here. My money is actually doing, like, worse than ever recently, so that's why I haven't been trying to expand the actual construction capacity, though the investment pool is making more money than ever before. Our population is growing faster and faster and faster. GDP still skyrocketing. I've gone up to number 6 for GDP. I've passed Great Britain for direct GDP. Next up, Austria-Hungary. My literacy has gone down. What the fuck? I built more universities and then my literacy went down. What on earth? Also, wood. I need... It's another thing. Oh man, there's so many things to activate. Hang on. Junicole means I can do this, which is less morale loss, more morale damage, training rate. It also consumes less goods. That's pretty nice. Less ironclads, ammo, and artillery. I'll take that. Yeah, that's an improvement. If that's actually correct. I don't always trust those things, though. If you look at rural, then I know there's a lot of things we can change, from like irrigation, which uses a fuck ton of engines, to other things. And I haven't even really looked too far into these, but the logging camps. A lot of these are in foreign locations, so reading that list is an absolute mess. But if I look at the logging camps from here, somewhere like Kanto has some of the least. All the 9s are kind of set up the same way. So Kansai, if I give you the electric sawmills, it will consume less transportation, which is nice. It'll start consuming electricity. Still looks good, if you ask me. That was Kansai. If I look at Kanto, electric sawmills, yeah, help the price of transportation, hurt the price of electricity. I mean, it shows it's not going to be good everywhere. So, but this would get the electricity being used for something profitable. I think realistically, I'm just going to go ahead and turn them all over. Yes. And because we're already making the electricity that we need. And I just go look at like, where do we really need more? Chugoku needs one. This is something that should probably be pushed to the top. It's helping everything and enabling other things. Push that to, it's also very demanding. Push that to the top. And I'm not sure about the rest of this. It definitely seems like we could use it. Up to the top, up to the top, up to the top, up to the top, up to the top. Kind of like keeping it spread out, I suppose, for the most part. Although they don't all
In
need
these
level
battles,
2.
Britain is actually struggling against the Bengalians. Or Bengalese.
Chugoku's having a
whatever you
+2. No, just +1. I didn't mean to do +2. Yeah, because I guess we're not making enough electricity. But by how much, I'm not sure. I don't think it shows up under a trade good, because it's like its own thing. It's a capacity. Oh, hey, they actually chose war with me, even though they have no chance of winning. Huh. Well, that's funny. Bolongian wants to give me foreign
finally chose to
investment
stand
rights.
against oppression.
Well, it looks like I'm invading a motherfucker. Law and Order, Conservative Party. I want Progressive Party momentum.
You traveled that far to do it?
Are you asking, can I travel?
No, like you said he was a motherfucker, and then he's all the way across the world. And
Oh, let's plan a naval invasion into Kenya with my massive ass fleet. 8 weeks. All right, cool. I'm off to go invade Kenya. See you guys when I get home.
have fun.
I'm gonna have less wood problems here in a moment because I'm swapping it over to using electricity, which I've subsidized to make sure we always have electricity. Big government over here, making sure you always have your internet access and your eating.
Internet access.
Yeah. We are getting...
Gotta power up the monitors
point,
somehow.
Another one wants me to... Okay, sure. Another one with investment rights into their country. Let me look at my tooling workshops. I know I moved over, like, Kyushu, for example. Shikoku would be the next good one for this. But, you know, it's up to, like, how good the tools are, I guess. And this is going to use more steel as well. Less wood.
Guangdong is finally back together again.
Which helps, because now I have a gigantic surplus of softwood. Gigantic. I'm probably importing a lot. Yeah, from America. That's why it's so gigantic. Okay, now it's not as gigantic. Cool. That looks way better. And it's
Oh my god, Afghanistan exploded.
gonna maybe get better.
That's a new one.
Yeah, because we need to swap more things over. No, we actually already swapped everything over. Okay, well that's good. I would kind of want to move everything over to like hardwood production in general, but I don't think we're quite there yet. But everything I take over, if they're not making hardwood, they kind of account for that in a way. So I am tempted still, nonetheless, to just go for that hardwood. But we don't need that much hardwood, is kind of the thing. And the price is already so cheap, I kind of just want to leave it alone. Egypt wants to give me foreign investment rights. Everybody and their mother is offering me foreign investment rights. Including Egypt, which honestly, looking at the map, I don't know where Egypt is.
They're, you know, the place Italy owns at the start of World War II. I don't know how to say that. Like right above Ethiopia, Etruria.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They're so tiny. What the fuck?
Next to New Belgium.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I just got a bunch of offers all at once. Like, hey, can you please invest in my country? Like, okay, but like, why? And there's more. There's more coming in. Photographs of Japan. Distribute them internationally. Oh, I'll take plus 20 legitimacy. Please, God. That would help me. I have so many radicals. Momentum of the Progressive Party. Yes, please. I don't care if Ainu become radical. They don't matter. Promote a petite bourgeoisie man. Yeah, do it. Promote the petite bourgeoisie man. Electricity shortage in Chugoku. Well, I'm making a lot more power plants. Not always in the best of locations, but we'll get a better idea of what this needs afterwards. Can't believe we're still passing this. We haven't even started on any potential cultural exclusion, for fuck's sake. We're not exporting a lot of these explosives, because I guess those buying from us don't want as much. I can export some into China. That's much better than the 11 we're sending to Bengal at this point. I'll go ahead and cancel that one. When at war, that lack of liquor production does hurt a little bit here. Also, could we benefit from any steel? It looks like we could. Ryukyu Islands gets 1 and toss 5 into Shikoku. Yeah, that's food industries still. That's what that is. That's food industries. And I don't think we could change that part very much. We're already making as much of that as possible, yeah. So, food industries, groceries, shit, dude, I don't know. Kansai. Get that up to 5. Add a couple more to the end of the queue, which is only 5 years out now. As we get closer and closer to the end, these long-term things are weird. Survey the Suez Isthmus. No one's built the Suez Canal or Panama. I could survey them, but I don't care to because I don't own them. Hops and Ryukyu Islands become more radical, but help the Progressive Party. I'm going to help the Progressive Party. I'm going to help them. They're the ones I want in power the most at the moment. I have 13.2% of my population is peasants. Well, this stuff could definitely change. There's still things like enabling automatic irrigation. Like, this would only be good for the production of literally everything that is produced by this stuff. It's just the engine capacity, the engine production would be weird. I have now restricted child labor. Hell yeah. Cotton, that would actually be pretty useful. I feel like it would be a little too much, though. Well, we could still do it, so that's good. And then I could go to motor industries and probably toss quite a bit more on. Probably starting where it's the most productive. Say 5 over here in Kyushu already. 5 in Tohoku. And let's say 5 in Chubu. This could still do more, honestly. 5 in Kanto. Okay, cool. Nice. Kanto also doesn't look too good in infrastructure. Add some ports onto that. That's maxing it out. We'll do the same over here with Tohoku, as well as, let's say, Chubu, which of course makes the whole, like, well, we might need another shipyard type of thing. Let's do 2 in Hokkaido. That looks good to me. And 1 in Tohoku. The results are in. The Progressive Party is doing great. Bro, I didn't even get to... I guess I successfully landed because I won the war. Oh man, I'm a great power. When did that happen? Probably the moment I became recognized? No, not that moment. I was still too far behind. But I'm actually the number 5 great power. Wow. I see why they're all so worried about me. I get the Heyman into government pretty easily, but I don't want them in government. I like my legitimate government for right now. I don't even know what they could really help me do.
You will be the greatest Asian empire ever to exist.
Yeah. 34 months for the Intelligista if I want to get them the cultural exclusion, but that would piss off. It would that would piss off the petite bourgeoisie. Yeah, wouldn't have a whole lot of chance to go through, but I could try it. But again, yeah, not a whole lot of chance to go through. The Intelligista would get very unhappy if I didn't get it through, though. At the very least, the attempt would make them so happy that any debuff wouldn't really be that big of a problem. It would also help make it so that if I do open up my borders, it would just work out that much better. It would also make everybody reconsider their interest groups the moment I do it, if I get it through. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. We'll try cultural exclusion. This might shift up my country to get them to, like, more where I would need it to be in the long run, I suppose. I have a lot of money right now. I'm gonna lower my taxation to low, but that's not supposed to end up being completely positive, so I don't really know. See, I'm starting to look very British. Everybody...
And over here, America. France goes to war.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, one supports fascist Germany, and the other one does not.
A fascist Germany?
Yeah, or the Rhine, but basically the Netherlands.
Oh, I see. The Fascist Confederation of the Rhine. Well, we have fascism. Costa Rica, which is one of those things I was looking at, is kind of like split in half, which is unfortunate. Also, there's more rubber here, so if I click on this, maybe not like that. It looks kind of weird. I could go to resources, rubber abroad, and then alt-click this to the top of the list. A bunch more rubber, which will hopefully then allow me to move my tools, more of my tools, over. The ones where I do swap it over are seeing a lot of benefits from having it swapped over, that's for sure. And it frees up more normal wood. It does use more steel as well, though. But that is another one swapped on over. Could throw some more steel mills into the list here. What the hell? Kind of, okay. To try to sate the fact that I know we're going to need more steel in the long run. Iron, probably, are going to be needed by that point as well. From just about everywhere. 4 in Tohoku.
Back.
Hi. About another 10. Earnings start going down, but earnings are highest in Tohoku. I'll put another 10 down and just literally, max it out, as it would seem. Alright, fair enough. Which uses tool, coals, explosives, and transportation. And that's pretty far down on the damn list at this point. We're into more government administration, which would allow me to move certain things along. I definitely want more education access. I don't know why my literacy went down after I built some more universities. That doesn't sound like it makes a whole lot of sense. Another thing I really need to improve is stuff like this, the home affairs and the law enforcement. And it can go pretty darn far. I'm gonna go level 2 on each of them, I think. Suppression impact on interest group attraction. Home affairs. So this is like bad on that, I suppose, but it helps against movements, radicalism, revolutions, and things like that. I'll get all those going like so. I could lose balance, but get productivity if I start enabling more of these things, whether it's water tube boiler or rotary valve engine. There's a lot of things like that that I could implement. The price of coal, however, is going to be the source of contention. And I have enough queued up that I literally simply cannot queue it up any further. This is also one of the places where I can get those changes here. Basically make a little less coal, use a little bit of engines, lower laborers with the steam donkey specifically. Maybe starting with the coal is actually the better start. Desperate allies. Successful chance up. Trade unions get better. Yeah, that looks good to me. It's either that or the Intelligista. Intelligista would help with my current law, but I lose success chance. I'll take the chance and trade unions become happier. This is to please the Intelligista to begin with. If I fail to please them, I don't want them to be more powerful. I can also build oil rigs. I have the ability to build an oil rig. I was already getting enough oil from whaling stations, though, is the funny thing. And I also could use the meat. The price of oil is really low here, just thanks to whales. Probably add more to this, honestly. Yeah. There's not a lot more that can be built, so let's just build what whaling things that can exist. I could really use some more construction, but look at my money. Look at my fucking money. It's getting pretty bad. Well, I guess not, actually. I say that, but I'm on low taxes right now with some active consumption taxes to boot. My UI just changed. Am I in a play? What's happening?
Probably then.
I didn't see any pop-up for this. Oh, it's Brunei. Brunei's having a revolt. So how does that work? I guess I get to go help them, basically. And that's it? Okay, well that's really simple. Alright. I'll mobilize the Kyushu army. That's the one I just keep mobilizing over and over again. And then tell it to deploy. There's like these 2 different fronts. This is probably the better front, but I don't know. This one's kind of weird. I'll go ahead and just deploy them to that front. This is also a North Borneo front. Go ahead and just deploy there. That shouldn't need any navy or anything. That puts me negative on money a little bit, but I'm like full on money, so I guess it really just doesn't matter.